Hello, everyone. Welcome back to NextGen ICT. I'm really happy to see you here for HTML Day 4. So far, we've learned what HTML is, how HTML works, and the basic structure of a web page. But today, we're taking a very important step forward, because today you'll learn how to give more power and meaning to your HTML tags. In this lesson, we're going to talk about HTML attributes, what they are, why they matter, and how to use them correctly. By the end of this video, you'll understand how websites become more functional, descriptive, and professional. So let's get started. So first of all, what is an HTML attribute? An HTML attribute provides extra information about an HTML element. While a tag defines what an element is, an attribute defines more details about that element. For example, a paragraph tag tells the browser this is a paragraph. But an attribute can tell the browser things like where a link should go, which image to display, or how an element should behave. Attributes are always written inside the opening tag, not the closing tag. Here's a simple example. In this case, class is the attribute, text is the value. So remember this, tags define structure, attributes add meaning and behavior. Now, let's understand the structure of an attribute. Every attribute has three parts: the attribute name, an equal sign, the attribute value written inside quotes. The quotes are very important. Browsers expect attribute values to be inside quotes, and forgetting them is a very common beginner mistake. Always follow this pattern, and your HTML will stay clean and error-free. Now let's look at some common and very important HTML attributes that you'll use all the time. href attribute. The href attribute is used with the anchor tag to create links. Here, href tells the browser where the link should go. Without href, the link won't work. This attribute is essential for navigation on the web. src attribute. The src attribute is used with the image tag. src stands for source. It tells the browser where the image file is located. Without the src attribute, the browser has no idea which image to show. Alt attribute. The alt attribute is extremely important. The alt text helps screen readers for visually impaired users displays text. If the image fails to load, improves SEO. So never skip the alt attribute. It's a best practice. Title attribute. The title attribute shows extra information when you hover over an element. When users move their mouse over the text, they'll see a small tooltip. This is useful for adding small explanations without cluttering the page. Now let's talk about global attributes. Global attributes are attributes that can be used on almost any HTML element. Some important global attributes include ID, used to uniquely identify an element. Each ID must be unique on the page. Class, used to group elements together. Classes are very useful later when we start learning CSS. Style, used to add inline styling. We won't focus much on styling right now, but it's good to know it exists. Now let's quickly talk about some common mistakes beginners make. Forgetting quotation marks around attribute values, using the wrong attribute with a tag, misspelling attribute names, adding attributes in the wrong place. Remember, attributes always go inside the opening tag. Take your time and write clean code. Speed comes later. Now it's your turn to practice. Try this on your own. Create a link using the href attribute. Add an image using src and alt. Add a title attribute to any element. Practice is how real learning happens. So today you learned what HTML attributes are, how attribute syntax works, common attributes like href, srce, and alt global attributes like ID and class. This is a very important topic, and mastering attributes will make your HTML much stronger. In the next video, HTML Day 5, we'll dive deeper into links and images and build real examples step by step. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for NextGen ICT. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next lesson.